So extreme rules are now in effect in this one. Anything goes from here on out.
That's right, Cole. If these superstars can dream it, they are absolutely free to do it. There's nothing standing in the way of their most ambitious and sadistic imaginings.
And able to skirt around that attack.
Placed into the corner here. Knife-edge chop echoing through the arena. Turned it around with a reversal.
Pulled right back in.
A side slam.
Quick thinking from her to avoid that.
Pulled back into the hip toss.
Ooh. Quick maneuvering, managing to avoid that bit of offense.
Oh, what a kick. Boom, what a kick. That kick will stop you in your tracks. His stamina is getting tested here.
Early on in this match, and he's already starting to feel the effects of extreme rules.
She's bringing the fight outside.
Grabbing hold of a kendo stick. This is getting better by the second.
Lifted and completely helpless here. Running power slam. Ooh.
And she narrowly escapes that maneuver.
Neck breaker.
Oof. Quick evasion from him. Smiley dipping out of harm's way.
Driven down with an elevated flatliner. Green cannot and will not be stopped.
Man, that is going to leave some serious welts. And he builds off the attack.
She counters it. Ooh, great anticipation. Not looking good in this position. Press slam.
Oba Femi throwing his opponent like a shot put. Hand on the trigger, ready for the final blow. The pop-up and the fall from grace. That's a match-winning move, guys.
Hoisted up high here. Taking down a body slam. Ooh. Setting up for something here. Textbook slam.
Boom!
And she's only taking more damage at this stage.
Most people could only hope to weather this storm so well. It's not easy protecting yourself in extreme rules.
Ooh. Struggling to find a base. Time could very well be running out.
Chelsea Gray with all the time in the world.
With the arm pretty her.
That might just do it. Dodges out of the way.
Pulled back into the hip toss.
Oh,
Well-placed elbow drop. Boom.
good reflexes from him there.
Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here? And an impactful display of offense we just witnessed there.
Oba Femi.
Fall from grace.
I don't know how you recover from that.
Placed against the turnbuckles. Countering that offense. Lands the elbow.
Driven down with an elevated flatliner.
She looks more than ready to swing that kendo stick.
Ah, that was a stiff shot with a kendo stick.
Ducks out of harm's way. This This is the kind of match you hope you have every time out. Just an absolute battle being had here.
Truly just a pure test of wills. Got them off their feet here.
Face first with the flapjack.
Oh, just dropped. Oba Femi. Oh, big fall from Grace. Hold it out one more time. That has to do it.
This is a situation you want to avoid.
Way up high.
DDT.
And she finally answers back.
Yeah, Green able to momentarily stop the damage, but will he also gain command of this match?
He's able to dodge that one. A twist, a turn, and an unpretty half. Has to be seeing stars now. Matches like this are really what it's all about. It's what this sport is built on.
Just look at the WWE Universe. They know there's no better place to be than right here, right now.
Pulled right back in.
A side slam. Going outside. What's he got planned here? Oh, no. Why are they clearing up?
Chelsea Green.
Again, there is no way anyone can carry on after that.
Battling it out over here by our announce table.
I think that means it's time for us to step away from the announce table for safety's sake. A steel chair and the intent to use it. She's going all out.
Lift it up. What's next? Body press.
Oh,
And at this point, she really needs to consider her own well-being. She's hurt.
maybe some cracked ribs, certainly some muscle contusions, but she's a fighter. She won't stop now. Using every ounce of power behind that move.
Oh, ouch.
Thrown out of ringside and back to the mat.
Oh! Quick thinking from her to avoid that.
Neckbreaker! Ouch. And Green absolutely refusing to let fatigue hold her back.
You have to acknowledge that this could be the end of the line for Femi.
And it must be garbage day because out comes the can. Boom, what impact. Those could be serious burns. They're going to be scarring for life.
Able to parry that one.
And he is directed into the corner.
One step ahead there.
Oh, lift and toss.
Heading to ringside now. Absolutely no telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
And here we go. Things just got interesting. Pulled back into the hip toss.
Oh, and it's reversed. Getting carried to a vulnerable position here. Oh, right to the throat.
Oh my gosh. What an uppercut.
Equalizer in hand, and he was just goading his opponent to make the first move.
Quick thinking, get her out of that one.
Neckbreaker! Ouch.
Point of the elbow.
What do they have? What? Oh! Oh, foreign object!
Blatant.
She's ready to take this match to the outside.
She's got the kendo stick, and she does not look afraid to use it.
This can't bode well. Oh, what a deafening choke slam.
Chelsea Green Oh, here we go.
That's it. No way to endure that again.
Ooh. Bam! He wriggles out of the danger zone there. Got out of dodge that time.
Unceremoniously deposited down.
Oba Femi with the...
I'm able to fall from grace.
Oh, that's gotta be it, man. No way you're getting up again.
Pulled back into the hip toss.
Oh, she retaliates. Neckbreaker. Ouch. His opponent keeps piling it on him.
Running on nothing but fumes now. But that's what you train for, man. He slipped out of the way there. In the corner now. She needs to fight out of it. Oh, what a gut punch.
And that's going to impair Green even more.
Yeah, Oba most likely planning on ending things here soon.
Fighting back with everything she has. Knife edge chop. She wants to take this thing to the outside. No telling what she'll find under the ring here.
And that's an earn. What are you going to do with that?
Look at this. This can't be good.
Someone call a dentist.
Uh-oh. Has to find a way out of this.
Big slap.
Carried in a jeopardizing position here.
So much power. Reversed into a DDT.
Ooh, and he stops that offense. Calculating the next move here.
Slam down.
Caught in a bad spot. Running power slam.
Well-placed punch, ugly, but effective response. Both competitors showing they've studied the other's playbooks to the T.
Carried in a jeopardizing position here. Power slam. Good night.
This is not wrestling. This is not sports entertainment. This is brilliance.
Yeesh, that's going to leave a mark.
And Femi is going full tilt here.
The homework done on Chelsea is paying off. Oba Femi with the fall from grace.
There's no chance you're coming back from another one of those.
Big huge lip and toss.
Ugly looking right to the face creates the separation. He gets sent straight down to the floor. Taking this match to the outside. Chelsea Green taking the action back to the ring. And she's out of the ring. Remember, no countouts in this one.
Managing to evade a precarious... Chelsea Green with all the time in the world. And an unpretty her. Going back to the well once again. Some quick thinking from him right there. Devastating elbow strike.
He's doing everything he can to fight out of this tough spot.
Got them off their feet here. Running power now.
A thin margin separates them here, but there's plenty of time for that to change.
Calculating the next move here.
And now we need an up-close and personal view of this fight.
A reversal. Well scouted. And now thrown back into the ring.
Move!
And Chelsea is still taking the fight to her opponent.
Oba has to gather himself, has to regain some composure now.
Body slam.
The pop-up and the big fall for Grace.
That's it. No way to endure that again.
Some well-timed defense on her part.
Driven down with an elevated flatliner.
She's looking to take things outside the ring now.
She's pulling out a table, adding some furniture into the mix here.
Back into the ring here.
A twist, a turn, to one pretty hard. Come on, that has to be enough. Some quick thinking, even quicker movement right there.
Neckbreaker. Ouch.
Rising up, but is entirely off kilter. Danger looming.
And he counters.
Look at this power from Oba. My God. Oh, God, smashed with the arm.
Taking full advantage of the foreign object in play here. Back-to-back attacks. Once more, setting it up. Choke slam.
Huge turning point. Will it be enough? I know that scoreboard isn't looking so good. 2 falls down, but hey, we got plenty of time left on that clock.
This is a situation you want to avoid.
Wow, the power that takes is insane.
This is going to the absolute limits.
And I'd be shocked if she can turn things around after that.
Gets lifted into position. Chelsea must be phased after this string of action.
Yeah, Femi with impressive offense.
Totally helpless at the moment.
Shaking impact right there.
Oh, this is just flat out punishment.
With that kendo stick.
Uh-oh. Has to find a way out of this. Slam down hard. Ooh. Lift it up. What's next? What a press slam.
Drop from above. Oba Femi with
The ruler with the fall from grace.
And if that doesn't finally get the job done, then I don't know what will.
Look at this. This can't be good.
An absolutely Herculean feat of power and strength. You know he's looking to dish out some serious pain with that kendo stick. She evades the attack.
Pulled back into the hip toss.
And Oba takes on a further beating there.
Chelsea Green is absolutely relentless no matter how deep into the match you get.
Knife edge chop echoing through the arena.
Bang! God, that disturbing sound of the kendo snapping on flesh. Oh!
No doubt about it. This is just adding extreme insult to injury.
Going for that scoop slam, but dropped behind, and now
Inverted DDT.
Countered right when it was needed. Not a good spot to be in. Flapjack. Chelsea Green.
how can anyone survive another one? Ooh,
Really just targeting the torso over and over again.
clearly aware of just how important that core is, doing what they can to take it away.
Pulled back into the hip toss.
And Chelsea there getting in some more late offense.
Oba has to gather himself, has to regain some composure now.
Bang! Point of the elbow, nailed it.
Reorientating them in the corner here.
Knife edge chop echoing through the arena.
Painful attack, focused on the chest.
Ooh, and he manages to reverse. Getting carried to a vulnerable position here. Oh, what power.
The counter down to a DDT. And she's clearly got devious intentions in her mind here.
Off the welts already forming from that kendo shot. And that was taking the attack to the competition with that one.
Driven down with an elevated flatliner.
Oh, Dad, locked and loaded.
Chelsea Green with the unpretty her.
And at this point, that has to do it. Chelsea Green with all the time in the world to pretty her.
That finally has to slam the door shut and end this.
An elbow will break that up. Femi's pushing back now.
Oba trying to bring the fight back in this one.
Neckbreaker! Ouch.
He's able to dodge that one in time.
Oh, driving the elbow. And the wear and tear keeps mounting on Femi.
You have to be impressed with Chelsea's composure at this point. She has answered everything this fight's thrown at her.
And knew what was coming there. He's finally able to get the reins on this one.
That was the opening he needed, and he's got to keep his foot on the gas now.
He's looking for an implement of destruction under the ring.
Has retrieved the kendo stick, and I can already feel the future welts forming.
Oh,
Gets out of the ring. What's going to happen now?
No shame in her having a bit of fun here, wielding her implement of destruction.
Being carried around now. Oh, God. Face first.
Oh, man.
And she's returning fire.
pulled back into the hip toss.
Headed out of the ring now.
About to introduce some metal into the mayhem in the form of the trash can.
Chelsea Green taking the action back to the ring.
A twist, a turn. Again. There is no way anyone can carry on after that.
Oh, Femi thrown out of the ring.
She's headed to the outside. No threat of count out here. Caught with the elbow.
Man, just ate that elbow.
And Green absolutely refusing to let fatigue hold her back.
Oba has to gather himself, has to regain some composure Femi.
Oh, able to fall from grace.
How about another? That's gotta be it. Oh, just clobbering away here.
Hoisted up high here.
Smacked down with a flapjack.
And that's going to put Chelsea on the wrong course.
Yeah, this is Femi in control and looking toward the finish line. Slips out of the way.
Lifted and completely helpless here.
Running power slam.
Setting up for something here. Oh, look at a scope slam. Picked up and being carried around now.
Talking about slam down with force.
Oh,
Oh, lift and toss. The pop-up and the ruler with the fall from grace.
Busting out the heavy artillery once again.
what a display of strength here.
Running power slam.
It's like we're seeing the power of an uncaged animal right now.
Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here?
Well, press. Right into a DDT.
She finds her moment and breaks up the onslaught.
Chelsea Green hoping to start a rush of her own with that attack.
Driven down with an elevated flatliner.
And out of the ring she goes.
He goes back into the ring here.
Oh, changing plans with that back elbow.
Setting up for something here.
Running power slam.
Oba Femi.
Fall from grace. And another. Looking to end this once and for all.
Lifted up. What's next?
Ferocious power slam.
And Oba refusing to let up on the fight, even for a moment.
Yeah, Chelsea's getting pulled into some treacherous waters here.
Calculating the next move here.
Body press.
Ooh!
Pulled right back in.
Side slam.
Oh!
And Femi is going full tilt here.
Chelsea Green's getting beaten to the punch with every exchange.
Oh, this is just turning into a savage display of violence. Oh, what a response.
Momentum going back to Chelsea's corner.
But does she have what it takes to turn the tides here?
Oh, tossing the trash can. Just launching it.
Oof!
Driven down with an elevated flatliner.
No doubt about it. This is just adding extreme insult to injury. Chelsea Green.
With the pretty her.
No way. That's gotta be it. He's able to sidestep out of that.
Being carried around now.
Press. Oh! And just like that, she gets out
officially crossed the halfway margin.
No need to panic yet. You gotta focus and get the work done here.
And now he gets back into the ring.
But wait, look at this determination to get out of this. Oba Femi, a big fall from grace. Once more with extra feeling.
Uh-oh, has to find a way out of this.
Over and over again, getting beaten down with force.
Quick escape from danger there.
Set out of the ring the hard way. And now headed to the outside.
And he evades sudden, swift, and brutal impact.
Focus needs to be regained because it only takes a moment to make a two-fall lead disappear. Driven down with an elevated flatliner.
And Chelsea is revving this crowd up.
Oh, God, smashed with the arm.
Boom.
This is certainly an effective use of a foreign object.
Sliding in under the rope. She's back in the ring.
He's
Chelsea Green. Oh, into the chair.
That was a gnarly landing, man. We know those chairs don't have any give. Just cold steel connecting hard with flesh there, man.
Neckbreaker.
Ouch. This match is getting the better of him.
He's definitely in a very bad way right now. His night may be ending very soon.
Oba is undergoing a thrashing.
Chelsea isn't holding anything back. Connecting with a sharp elbow. Pulled back into the hip toss.
Ooh. Avoided any damage, lad.
And that's going to impair Green even more.
Yeah, Oba most likely planning on ending things here soon.
Carried in a jeopardizing position here. And Oba refusing to let up on the fight even for a moment.
Chelsea's in desperate need of a response here as this match hangs in the balance.
Pulled back into the hip toss.
Boom. A twist, a turn.
Does it again, and there's no way to come back from that.
And he manages to escape just in the nick of time.
Neckbreaker.
Ouch.
Ooh. Able to avoid that one.
Oh, the elbow connects. And the wear and tear keeps mounting on Femi.
Yeah, Chelsea has to be contemplating how to end things here.
Oh, steel chairs aren't supposed to bend that way.
He saw that one coming.
Lands hard.
Man, that is going to leave some serious wounds.
This is just turning into a savage display of violence.
Oba Femi with a full from grace. Once again going all out. And she manages to avoid that bit of offense. Quick exchange, reversing the reversal. And just like that, avoiding surefire disaster.
Neckbreaker.
Ouch.
Oh, ouch.
And she's fine taking this to the outside. She goes back into the ring.
Trying to go for it again.
Choke slam.
There's no way you can take any more of those. This has got to be over.
Getting carried. Vulnerable position here. Neckbreaker. Ouch.
Target being acquired.
Driven down with an elevated flatliner.
Boom! He just saved himself there.
Chelsea Green. Oh, here we go with the unpretty her.
Going back to the well once again. Ooh!
Climbing up. She got something big planned here.
With the greatest of ease. Gets out of dodge.
Lifted and completely helpless here. Right down on the chair.
Absolutely impaled on that chair. I can't imagine they're okay after that.
So much disdain with each of these shots. Something about this is starting to feel way more personal.
Oba Femi, such a brute. Like a shot put. The pop-up and the big fall from Grace.
Goes to the well one more time. No one's getting up from that.
Neckbreaker. Ouch.
Bam!
Good reflexes from him there.
Using the elbow as a weapon.
Ooh, using the sharp point of the elbow.
Point of the elbow finds the mark. Driven down with an elevated flatliner.
Evades the attack and not a moment too soon.
Counters to gain the advantage. Not looking good. In this position. Got them off their feet here. Big power slam. Ah, that was a stiff shot with that kendo stick. Ooh. Hoisted up high here. Blade press.
Measuring it up one more time. By the throat and driven down. Hold it out one more time. That has to do it.
Oh!
Totally helpless at the moment.
Driven down hard with a scoop slam.
And Femi showing there's still quite a bit of fight left in him.
No doubt about it. It is do or die for Chelsea at this point.
Running power slam. And Femi is going full tilt here.
Any of Chelsea Green's defenses have been pegged. Oh, nasty hit to the gut. Oh!
He's setting the chair up, wedging it between the ropes. Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here? Oh my God, superhuman power. Gets lifted into position. Running power slam. Ooh. Chelsea just can't stop this attack.
One attack after another from Femi. Pulled back into the hip toss. Boom.
She's choosing to leave the ring now. And back into the ring she goes.
Connecting with a sharp elbow.
Neckbreaker! Ouch!
Rise into a vulnerable position.
What a counter!
Oba Femi with
The ruler with the fall from grace.
went for the encore. That has to be the end of this.
Gravity wins there.
Boom! That puts her on the offensive.
He slipped out of the way there.
Driven down with an elevated flatliner.
And she's fine taking this to the outside. She's back in the ring now. Neckbreaker! Ouch!
Oh. Dazed and confused, and things are only about to get worse. Chelsea Green.
Pretty. Again, this has to be the end.
Oh, that'll fillet your chest. Pulled back into the hip toss.
This is a war of wills at this point.
Yeah, he's absolutely in danger of losing it all here.
Has the weapon, but is wasting time. Not a good spot to be in.
Loses control. Reversal attack DDT. Oh. Ooh.
Oh, what a clubbing blow.
Ooh. Kick to the gut gets them out of that one.
Picked up and being carried around now. And Chelsea taking a heavy dose of damage time.
Yeah, Oba most likely planning on ending things here soon. Oh, God, right to the cranium.
Oba Femi with a fall from grace.
That has to be the one that ends this.
She gets out of there. Dropping him up in the corner. Big impact with the trash can. Stopped with a stiff back elbow.
What a display of strength here. Hitting the chair with full force.
Oh my word, that was a terrible way to land on that chair. Just the chilling sound of bone meeting steel.
Oh, that'll turn your skin red.
Pulled back into the hip toss.
Slipping out of the way there.
Oh, the elbow connects. Oh, he fends that off.
Like a shot put.
Uh-oh, in position, waiting for an opening. Ooh, rake of the face. That is agonizing.
Neckbreaker! Ouch. Taking this thing out onto the floor now. Sliding back in under the ropes here.
She's saying, you want it, come and get it.
And able to skirt around that attack.
Going for a power slam, slips down.
Countered into an inverted DDT.
And retaliates with a counter. Look at this. This can't be good.
Triggers. Right to the face.
3/4 of this Iron Man match now in the book as the fight continues.
And there is a very steep deficit on the score This thing is all but won, I think.
Slam.
Oh.
Totally helpless at the moment. Power slam. Got them off their feet here. Power slam. Taking the action to the outside.
Might be taking a breather here.
She's able to steer clear of that attack.
Driven down with an elevated flatliner.
Oh, she's just daring her opponent now.
Taking full advantage of the foreign object in play here. Back-to-back attacks.
Pretty drop kick. Rising to a vulnerable position. Trouble is looming.
Stopping that with a back elbow.
Ooh! Boom, what a kick.
Quick thinking right there.
Neckbreaker. Now Chelsea has the firm upper hand.
Any chance for Oba's offense is being trampled.
Using the elbow as a weapon.
Big elbow. Chelsea Graven all the time in the wall. And an unpretty her.
Hit it again, and that's got to be it.
Oh, being down 3 points with the clock running down, panic has to be setting in.
Oh, crushing into the chair.
An extremely rough
Oba Femi.
fall from grace. That has to be the final nail in the coffin. Boom.
Taking full advantage of the foreign object in play here. Back-to-back attacks.
Oh, we're going to go for it. Simple but effective technique to get out of there.
Driven. Ooh, under the chair.
Talk about a hard landing. Flesh connecting painfully with hard steel. And the dents on the
Oba Femi.
There's no chance you're coming back from an up.
Oba Femi with the fall from grace.
Goes to the well one more time. No one's getting up from that.
Has to find a way out of this. Taken down with a body slam. And Femi showing there's still quite a bit of fight left in him.
Yeah, Chelsea's getting pulled into some treacherous waters here.
Being carried around now. Body slam. Picked up and being carried around now. Running power slam. Chelsea Green.
Unpretty her.
That finally has to slam the door shut and end this.
Neckbreaker. Ouch. Ooh. And the wear and tear keeps mounting on Femi.
You have to be impressed with Chelsea's composure at this point. She has answered everything this fight's thrown at her.
Oh, and he gets discarded out of the ring.
Come on, man. You can't be okay after that. That's still on bone, man. She's taking things to ringside. And averting damage there. Big
Under the steps. You gotta be kidding me.
That's gotta end things. How can anyone move after that?
Bam! The earth total. Bam! This is just turning into a savage display of violence.
Chelsea Green. Oh, here we go with the unpretty her. Hold it out one more time. That has to do it. Driven down with an elevated flatliner.
And Chelsea is still taking the fight to her opponent.
Oba has to gather himself, has to regain some composure now.
Ooh, a deadly blow with a metal arm.
So much disdain with each of these shots. Something about this is starting to feel way more personal.
Using that barricade with great effect.
Ah, straight forearm. Shot to the face gets him out of that spot. Look at this. This can't be good.
Oh, no, 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 no. Power bomb across the barricade.
Gets lifted into position.
What a press slam. Oh. Kick to the gut. Oh, brutal forearm.
Oh, man.
Whip back into the ring.
The confidence of Femi clearly through the roof. A twist, a turn.
How can anyone survive another one? Ooh. Ooh.
Able to slip out of that situation.
Neckbreaker. Ouch. And Oba takes out a further beating there.
Yeah, Chelsea has to be contemplating how to end things here.
Oh, incredible height.
Oba Femi with the
With a fall from grace.
Does it again, and there's no way to come back from that.
Setting up for something here.
Scoop slam sets things up.
And Oba refusing to let up on the fight, even for a moment.
Chelsea Green finding herself in some serious trouble. Boom.
This is certainly an effective use of a foreign object. Measuring it up one more time.
Brought down by the throat.
That has to be the one that ends this.
Thumped with a big blow. And look at this, refusing to give up the fight on her opponent.
Leaning on the turnbuckle here.
Knife edge chop.
Boom.
Only a relatively short amount of time remains in what has been a war.
Just looking at the clock and the score, I think it's safe to say they have this one in hand already.
And all that's left is one thing, one finishing touch.
Reversal. And that turns things around.
Oh, punching all the wind out. Devastating elbow strike.
Pulled back into the hip toss.
Oh. And he finds a way to elude that attack.
Point of the elbow, nailed it. pressure stacking on top of Femi here.
And Green is proving hard to keep up with.
Precision elbow strike.
And the wear and tear keeps mounting on Femi.
Yeah, Chelsea has to be contemplating how to end things here. Chelsea Green. Oh, here we go. And an unpretty hand. That has to be the final nail in the coffin. At this juncture, a 3-point lead might be too much for anyone to overcome.
Placing him in the corner. Bang! Crucial counter there. Carried in a jeopardizing position here.
Crushing the windpipe. Ooh!
And there's clearly a target on her leg at this point in the match. Oh, she was ready with the counter. Lands the elbow.
Pulled back into the hip toss.
She's heading out of the ring. Countouts are not a factor for her.
He's able to dodge that one. Bang!
Bang! He finds it.
The pop-up.
The ruler with the fall from grace. Hit it again, and that's got to be it.
Lifted and completely helpless here.
Power slam.
Pulled right back in. Side slam.
And Oba refusing to let up on the fight, even for a moment.
Chelsea Green finding herself in some serious trouble.
Lifted up. What's next?
Oh, what a flapjack. Just clubbing down.
What a display of strength here. And uncanny showing of power. Hoisted up high here.
Hard down.
He gets into the ring. Somehow, some way, they weathered the storm. The action from that Iron Man match is worth a second look. Heck, it was so amazing.
Let the morning begin, Chelsea. I'm right there with you.
where anything goes. Extreme Rules is underway. No disqualification, no count out. One of the most exciting, albeit dangerous match types in all of sports entertainment.
And a great match for those of us who maybe like to draw outside the lines in the ring, who like to bend the rules to our favor. Here, that's all perfectly legal.
Neckbreaker!
Ouch. Ooh. And he fends off the attack.
And an elbow.
Gets driven into the corner.
Knife edge chop.
That'll light up your chest.
Chop. Oh, scouted that one. Getting carried to a vulnerable position here.
Boom.
Showing off her fast thinking there.
Not looking good. In this position.
So much power. DDT. Great wherewithal to dodge there.
A quick reversal from her.
Man, just ate that elbow.
Knife edge chop echoing through the arena. Kick gets caught. This is a situation you want to avoid. Finds a way to get out of it, and that indecisiveness proved to be costly. Neckbreaker! It looked like Oba got caught hard by that.
Impressive awareness from him. Oh, ouch.
Oof! Boom! She's headed to the outside. No threat of count out here.
Driven down with an elevated flatliner. Green cannot and will not be stopped.
Things getting interesting here as Chelsea checks under the apron.
Looking to do some serious damage here.
He's able to reverse it.
Oh!
Goes under the ropes and into the ring. He's headed out to the ringside area.
Chelsea Green.
Here we go. That was the game changer right there. Dodges out of the way.
Neckbreaker. He's absorbing a lot of damage here.
Yeah, but no one has ever won an Extreme Rules match by playing it safe.
Ooh.
Momentum is completely shifted to Chelsea.
This is a good job of keeping Femi in check.
Chelsea looking to head back out of the ring.
The steel chair, a classic for very good reason.
Pulled back into the hip toss.
Solid bit of defense on his part there. Sharp impact from that elbow, man.
Oh, driving the elbow.
Oh, elbow to the stomach, trying to get that scepter. Oba Femi, a big fall from Grace. Pulled out the game-ending maneuver.
Pulled right back in.
Side slam.
Oh, steel chairs aren't supposed to bend that way.
Oh, God.
He's setting the chair up, wedging it between the ropes. What do they have? Oh!
Big huge lip and toss. Rising up, legs look like jelly. Bad placed it. The pop-up and the fall from Grace.
There's no way you recover from that.
Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here? Oh,
Strong down.
Chelsea just can't stop this attack.
It is all Femi right now.
Caught in a bad spot. Oh, look at a scoop slam. Calculating the next move here.
Oh, what a press.
taken so much damage to this point.
I think we can consider this the beginning of the end, gentlemen.
Setting up for something here.
Big gorilla press. Right into a DDT. Boom. A twist, a turn.
With the on-pretty her. This is all but over.
Evades the attack.
Neck breaker. Totally helpless at the moment.
Power slam. War is being waged here, and no one is willing to surrender.
These superstars winning this battle on with everything they've got. Calculating the next move here.
Way up high, reversal into a DDT.
Driven down with an elevated flatliner.
And Green absolutely refusing to let fatigue hold her back.
Oba has to gather himself, has to regain some composure now. She goes under the ropes, back inside.
Oba Femi.
The ruler with the fall from grace. There's no way you can take any more of those. This has got to be over.
Lift it up. What's next?
Running power slam.
Oba Femi, such a brute. Oh, lift and toss.
Such a potent display of power and control there.
The WWE Universe can't believe what these...
Oh, here we go.
Chokeslam sends them crashing.
Devastating maneuver. Sent hard into the corner. Body shot to the abdomen. Landing a stiff shot.
And that's going to put Chelsea on the wrong course.
Yeah, this is Femi in control and looking toward the finish line. Getting the table. Talk about pandering.
And this one's taken to the outside. And Femi showing there's still quite a bit of fight left in him.
No doubt about it. It is do or die for Chelsea at this.
Momentum's with Oba now.
Green has to find a way to right the ship here.
And he re-enters into the ring.
He's looking to take things outside the ring now. Serious impact with the barricade. Quick thinking from her to avoid that. Chelsea Green with all the time in the world to unpretty her. Oh, that's gotta be it, man. No way you're getting up again.
Oh, driving the elbow.
Oh, sent hard into our announce table. Time to relocate.
And now this conflict has found its way right by our announce table.
In another minute, the chaos could be right on top of us.
Bang! Caught with the elbow.
Sharp impact from that elbow, man.
Point of the elbow finds the mark.
Oh, the elbow connects.
Connecting with a sharp elbow.
Oh, great wherewithal there.
Oh, just crashing into the table.
Gets lifted into position.
Running power slam.
Telegraphed that one and delivers a blow to the gut.
Driven down with an elevated flatliner.
Move! Quick evasion from him there. Chelsea Green with all the time in the world.
Busting out the heavy artillery once again.
Tossed back into the ring.
Chelsea's feeling a sense of confidence here.
Chelsea's composure at this point. She has answered everything this fight's thrown at her.
Devastating elbow strike.
Using the elbow as a weapon. Oh, kick connects. Devastating kick. Turns it around.
Set up for a second time. That could end their night for good.
Got them off their feet here.
Power slam.
Not looking good in this position. Body press. One strong attack after another. Carried in a jeopardizing position here. Each attack is just flaunting the incredible power this competitor possesses. Lifted and completely helpless here.
Picked up and put down.
Not a good spot to be in.
What a press.
Chelsea must be phased after this string of action.
Oba continues to maintain the advantage.
And she reversed it.
Another reversal. Eye for an eye here.
Oh, right to the shoulder.
Gets out of dodge.
Neckbreaker. Ouch.
And he's able to avoid that offense. Big elbow. A twist, a turn.
The on pretty her.
Went for the encore. That has to be the end of this.
Planted with a neckbreaker. Ooh. And Chelsea is still taking the fight to her opponent.
Oba has to gather himself, has to regain some composure now.
Nicely done. Managing. Oba Femi with the fall from grace.
No way. That's gotta be it. Pulled back into the hip toss.
Bam.
Driven down with an elevated flatliner.
Oh, that was a stiff shot with that kendo stick. Boom.
Oh, man.
No doubt about it. This is just adding extreme insult to injury.
Chelsea Green. Oh, here we go. Pretty hard. Again? There is no way anyone can carry on after that.
Neckbreaker. And Green is going full tilt here.
This is a good job of keeping Femi in check. He saw that one coming. Precision elbow strike.
The match clearly taking a heavy toll.
He has been battered and beaten, and there's only so much more he can take. Long way down.
Turning the tables.
Man.
Got out of dodge that time.
Neckbreaker. Ouch.
He was able to dodge that one.
Point of the elbow, nailed it. And an elbow. And these superstars are only a quarter into what they've been training their stamina for.
Neck and neck here early on in this match. And look at the way her eyes have lit up as she handles that kendo stick. Driven into that corner. What are we going to see?
And Chelsea taking a heavy dose of damage tonight.
Yeah, Oba most likely planning on...
Chelsea Green.
Pretty hard. Once more with extra feeling.
And when you see that one fall deficit, the worst thing you can do is start to
Chelsea Green with all the time in the doesn't finally get the job done, then I don't know what will.
Oh! With this kind of pacing, you can either keep racking up the falls or end up underestimating your opponent. No one wants to look too far ahead in a match like this.
The pop-up and the big call for grace. Once again going all out.
This is a situation you want to avoid.
Press slam.
Being carried around now.
Running power slam. Producing consecutive attacks. This is frightening strength here.
And she narrowly escapes that maneuver.
Neckbreaker.
Ouch. Stalking here could be a prelude to something big.
Ooh, using the sharp point of the elbow.
And Chelsea there getting in some more late offense.
You have to acknowledge that this could be the end of the line for Femi.
What a display of strength here.
Oh, driven down face first with that massive flapjack.
Pulled back into the hip toss.
Oh. She's making her way to ringside now. The rubbish bin. Surprisingly, one of the most versatile weapons we have in this sport. And countered with a vicious chop block. Avoided any damage there. Like a shot put.
Taken to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count.
She manages to maneuver herself out of harm's way.
Driven down with an elevated flatliner.
And he's able to avoid that offense.
Chelsea Green.
And at this point, that has to do it.
Neckbreaker. With all these attacks on his torso, on his ribs, it's got to be hard for him to breathe right now.
Just gasping for air.
Man, just ate that elbow.
Point of the elbow finds the mark.
Man, just ate that elbow.
Pulled back into the hip toss.
Evades the attack and not a moment too soon. Big elbow.
Putting it right on the corner. Something's coming.
Knife edge chop.
Oh, an echoing chop.
Oba Femi.
Full from grace.
How about another? That's gotta be it.
Picked up and being carried around now. Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here? Body slam. And that's going to put Chelsea on the wrong course.
Yeah, Oba most likely planning on ending things here soon.
Hoisted up high here. Exhibiting a crazy amount of strength here.
Stopping that offense with a swift elbow.
Point of the elbow, nailed it.
Driven down with an elevated flatliner.
Oh, yeah. I think we know what's coming next.
A twist, a turn, and pretty hard. And once again, that has to ensure victory.
Just burying their opponent with that trash can. Chelsea Green.
Pretty hard. Going back to the well once again.
He's able to sidestep out of that.
Neckbreaker. Ouch.
Saw what was coming. Got out of harm's way.
And Chelsea is still taking the fight to her opponent.
Oba has to gather himself, has to regain some composure now.
Chop.
each of these shots. Something about this is starting to feel way more personal. Stopped them in their tracks with a kick to the gut.
Neck breaker. Constant pressure stacking on top of Femi here.
Gonna be hard to stop Chelsea Green here, man.
Using the elbow as a weapon. Caught with the elbow. And an elbow.
Precision elbow strike.
Oh, driving the elbow.
Oh, that hurt.
Kick right on target.
Driven down with an elevated flatliner.
Easy target rising. Destruction coming, man.
Chelsea Green with all the time in the world.
Beyond pretty her. There's no chance you're coming back from another one of those.
And he manages to escape.
Chelsea Green.
Pretty her. Again, this has to be the end.
Oh, God, smashed with the urn.
Momentum is completely shifted to Chelsea.
Any chance for Oba's offense is being trampled.
Taking full advantage of the foreign object in play here. Back-to-back attacks. Piercing elbow drop. And Oba takes on a further beating there.
Chelsea Green showing that she is well aware of what's at stake here.
Hand implanting into flesh there.
Knife edge shot echoing through the arena. Counter. He knew just what to do. Down the hard way.
The pop-up and the fall from grace. Come on, that has to be enough.
Getting carried to a vulnerable position here.
Sent crashing down by the body slam.
And Femi showing there's still quite a bit of fight left in him.
Yeah, Chelsea's getting pulled into some treacherous waters here.
Drove it down hard with a scoop slam.
And that's going to impair Green even more.
Yeah, Oba most likely planning on ending things here soon.
Slam. Look at this. This can't be good.
One press.
And this one could be moving to ringside. Taking things back into the ring. Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here? Lands a timely reversal. And Chelsea Green is finally changing the tempo with that attack.
The U-turn Chelsea needed in this match could have been that right there.
Ooh, a deadly blow with a metal urn.
Boom.
This is certainly an effective use of a foreign object.
Chelsea Green. Oh, here we go.
And an unpretty hand.
That's it. No way to endure that again.
Getting out of harm's way.
She got sent right into that corner.
Oof. Using the sharp point of the elbow.
It pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that time.
Pulled back into the hip toss.
And Chelsea there getting in some more late offense.
You have to acknowledge that this could be the end of the line for Femi.
She's setting the chair up. This is not going to be pretty.
Boom.
Oba is undergoing a thrashing.
Piece by piece, Chelsea is chipping away.
Neck breaker. Ooh.
And able to skirt around that attack.
Oh, the elbow connects. Knife edge chop echoing through the arena.
Able to steer clear of danger there.
flushed with the urn. Repeated hits like that are going to add up very quick. Plenty of damage being dealt here.
Move!
Now Chelsea has the firm upper hand.
This is a good job of keeping Femi in check.
Driven down with an elevated flatliner.
Some quick thinking from him right there.
Chelsea Green.
Oh, that's gotta be it, man. No way you're getting up again.
He answers right back. And he found an opening to fire back.
Oh, weathered the storm and wants to create a flurry of his own.
Devastating hit from the chair.
Good night.
Oba Femi.
The ruler with the fall from grace. That has to be the one that ends this.
And here he is, heading back into the ring. Getting carried to a vulnerable position here.
Running power slam! An extremely rough landing onto the chair. That pain's not going to go away anytime soon.
Back into the ring goes Oba.
Oh!
Chelsea just can't stop this attack.
One attack after another from Femi.
Setting up for something here.
Body press. Trying to go for it again.
Choke slam! Come on, that has to be enough.
Oh, what a club. This is a situation you want to avoid. Gets slammed down. Calculating the next move here.
Body press.
Big here's the pad toss.
Momentum's with Oba now.
Green has to find a way to right the ship here.
Slides under the ropes. Back into the ring. Bam! The right top.
She gets out of there.
Grabbing something out of there.
Totally helpless at the moment. Slammed down hard. Chelsea Green.
Once more with extra feeling. Hitting the mark hard with the elbow drop.
And the wear and tear keeps mounting on Femi.
Chelsea Green showing that she is well aware of what's at stake here.
And now heading back inside the ring.
Neck breaker.
Struggling for balance, I suspect the end is near.
Driven down with an elevated flatliner.
She's ready to take this match to the outside. She's taking things back into the ring.
Oh, I think we're about to see something explosive.
Oh, square shot with the back elbows ends that.
Hold on, showing life, fighting off her opponent.
Pulled back into the hip toss.
We're halfway to the finish line in this one.
Being down by this margin halfway through a match means a comeback here would be legendary. Great in-ring IQ on display there.
Neck breaker.
Oh, ouch.
Constant pressure stacking on top of Femi here.
Chelsea Green working the competition down. Quick evasion from him there.
Lands the elbow.
Sharp impact from that elbow, man.
Boot to the stomach gives them separation.
Hoisted up high here.
Scoop slam. Boom. And now the hunter has a weak prey about to pounce.
The pop-up.
Oh, right onto the chair. Once again, that is not what chairs were created for.
still quite a bit of fight left in him.
No doubt about it. It is do or die for Chelsea at this point.
Bam! She flipped that attack around.
Pulled back into the hip toss.
Oh, here we go. She's going to add some insult to a whole lot of injuries.
Unable to evade the offense.
Not a good spot to be in. Press slam. Uh-oh. Has to find a way out of this.
Showing off her fast thinking there. Oba Femi.
Full from grace. Went for the encore. That has to be the end of this.
And 3 points separating these athletes. If you haven't dug deep by now, you better start.
Caught in a bad spot. Power slam. And Chelsea taking a heavy dose of damage tonight.
Yeah, this is Femi in control and looking toward the finish line.
And Oba refusing to let up on the fight, even for a moment.
Yeah, Chelsea's getting pulled into some treacherous waters here.
Big time power slam.
Such a potent display of power and control there.
Got them off their feet here.
Oh, that will break your face.
Momentum's with Oba now.
Any of Chelsea Green's defenses have been pegged.
Oba Femi, the ruler.
Like a shot put. Target being acquired.
Oba Femi.
Unable to fall from grace.
Hold it out one more time. That has to do it.
Picked up and being carried around now. These are big power moves becoming more devastating with every attempt. He'll make his way to the ring.
Setting them up in the corner.
Ooh, one step ahead there. At last, Chelsea Green keeping that string of offense.
Oba Femi with a
Big ball for grace.
again. There is no way anyone can carry on after that.
Lift it up. What's next?
Press.
What a display of strength here.
Running power slam.
And you are seeing someone who is doing anything they want at will. Being carried around now.
Hard break.
Slips out of the way.
Chelsea Green.
And once again, that has to ensure victory.
Driven down with an elevated flatliner.
And the wear and tear keeps mounting on Femi.
You have to be impressed with Chelsea's composure at this point. She has answered everything this fight's thrown at her.
And twist and turn.
With the unpretty her.
Again, this has to be the end. Ooh.
And Chelsea is still taking the fight to her opponent.
Oba has to gather himself, has to regain some composure now.
Neck breaker.
outside.
Heading back into the ring now.
Oof! Elbow drop. Chelsea Green with all the time in the world and an unpretty her.
No way. That's gotta be it. Oh.
And Oba takes on a further beating there.
Chelsea Green is absolutely relentless no matter how deep into the match you get.
Pulled back into the hip toss. Not the fall that hurts. It's the sudden stop at the end.
Oba Femi. Oh, big fall from Grace.
Busting out the heavy artillery once again.
Oh, what a clubbing blow. Placing her in the corner.
Taking a stiff shot.
And Oba refusing to let up on the fight, even for a moment.
Chelsea Green finding herself in some serious trouble.
Ooh, brutal body shot.
Ooh, she puts the brakes on that.
Sharp impact from that elbow, man.
Oh, perfect kick.
Oh, lands the kick.
Oh,
She's making her way to ringside now.
here she goes, sliding back into the ring.
Managing to evade a precarious position there.
Rains down an elbow in retaliation.
Driven down with an elevated flatliner.
Getting up on noodle legs, man. No clue what's going on.
Turns that in his favor. Carried in a jeopardizing position here.
Zeroing in on the throat.
Pulled right back in. A side slam. Throwing down the proverbial gauntlet. Where is this going to go next? Sheesh, that's going to leave a mark. The target's been acquired once more. Choke slam. There's no chance you're coming back from another one of those.
Lifted and completely helpless here. Body press. And that's going to impair Green even more.
Yeah, Oba most likely planning on ending things here soon.
Oh, man, incredible impact. Chelsea Green.
Unpretty her. And another. Looking to end this once and for all.
Elbow drop with authority. Ooh. And Green absolutely refusing to let fatigue hold her back.
Oba has to gather himself, has to regain some composure now.
Impressive awareness from him.
Look at this. This can't be good. Running power slam. Gets lifted into position. Driven down.
Propped up in the corner now.
Getting socked.
No count out as he takes things out of the ring. And now he's back into the ring. Unloads a shot to the gut.
Looks like he's got something in mind for ringside here.
He quickly slides into the ring. Knife edge chop echoing through the arena.
Just blistering the chest.
Ooh, a deadly blow with a metal urn.
Chelsea Green is feeding off the WWE. The pop-up and the
Making a fall from grace.
Does it again, and there's no way to come back from that.
Not looking good in this position.
Man, the power. Looking real jack, baby. Just a battering strike.
What a display of strength here. He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about. Back into the ring goes Oba. She's heading out of the ring. Countouts are not a factor for her.
Oba Femi.
fall from grace. Going back to the well once again.
Not a good spot to be in. Power slam. Lifted and completely helpless here. And that's going to put Chelsea on the wrong course.
Yeah, this is Femi in control and looking toward the finish line. Dropped. She's able to steer clear of that attack.
Driven down with an elevated flatliner.
Boom.
Oh, did you hear that?
Chelsea Green
Pretty hard.
goes to the well one more time. No one's getting up from that. Chelsea Green getting excited. What's she gonna do?
Now bringing the fight back into the ring. Picked up and being carried around now. Remarkable power being shown here.
The pop-up.
The ruler with the fall from grace.
And at this point, that has to do it. Power slam here, but sliding up and snipped down with an inverted DDT.
Majority of the clock is gone. Iron Man testing these athletes' mettle.
And the difference is only one fall. The tension is wrenching up from here on out.
Some quick thinking, even quicker movement right there.
Punishing the shoulder.
And Femi showing there's still quite a bit of fight left in him.
No doubt about it. It is do or die for Chelsea at this point.
Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here?
Can't prepare your face for that.
She gets bounced into the corner.
Oof, right in the gut.
Cuts the attack off. Knife edge chop. Did you hear that impact? He's able to counter that.
Power slam incoming, no.
Inverted DDT.
And outside she goes. What's her plan here?
And she wisely heads back to the ring.
Neck breaker. Ouch.
Driven down with an elevated flatliner.
Stalking,
Chelsea Green. Oh, here we go.
Once again, going all out.
Ooh.
Down 2 points this deep into the match. You've got to dig deep to catch up now.
Pulled back into the hip toss.
Ooh. And the wear and tear keeps mounting on Femi.
Yeah, Chelsea has to be contemplating how to end things here. A twist, a turn.
How can anyone survive another one?
Oh,
And we're getting in that deep, deep waters, and it's looking like we've got a competitor pulling away from the pack, and it looks like we have our clear winner already. Getting him into the corner.
Knife edge chop echoing through the arena. And Chelsea is still taking the fight to her opponent.
Oba has to gather himself, has to regain some composure now.
And Green is going full tilt here.
Oba really has to show some more resistance.
No doubt about it. This is just adding extreme insult to injury.
Driven down with an elevated flatliner.
Rising to a vulnerable position.
Back elbow completely cuts them off. Pulled back into the hip toss.
Oh! And he fends off the attack.
Point of the elbow finds the mark.
Knife edge chop.
Uncorks a thunderous chop. Nasty one right to the chest.
Constant pressure stacking on top of Femi here.
Yeah, Green is proving hard to keep up with. Chop.
With the counter. And Femi isn't looking helpless anymore.
Oba trying to bring the fight back in this one. The pop-up and the fall from grace.
That finally has to slam the door shut and end this.
Lift it up. What's next? Running power slam. Gets lifted into position.
With a scoop slam.
And Chelsea taking a heavy dose of damage tonight.
Yeah, Oba most likely planning on ending things here soon.
And she manages to avoid that bit of offense.
Getting carried to a vulnerable position here. Running power slam. And she quickly turned that around.
Positioning them in the corner here.
Are you kidding me? The cremated remains of a human being are in there.
Oh, man.
This is certainly an effective use of a foreign object.
Driven down with an elevated flatliner.
Sights are set to finish things now.
Chelsea Green.
Pretty hard.
How about another? That's gotta be it.
Exiting the ring, taking the action outside. Ouch.
Oh.
Shot with so much force.
Pulled back into the hip toss.
And Green absolutely refusing to let fatigue hold her back.
You have to acknowledge that this could be the end of the line for Femi.
And Green is going full tilt here.
This is a good job of keeping Femi in check.
Look at this power from Oba.
Oh, lift and toss.
Measuring it up one more time.
Slam! That has to be the final nail in the coffin.
Bam! There! Right on target. Oh, strong impact. This is just turning into a savage display of violence. Carried in a jeopardizing position here, and that's going to put Chelsea on the wrong course.
Yeah, Oba most likely planning on ending things here soon.
Got them off their feet here.
Driven down.
Chelsea must be phased after this string of action.
Yeah, Femi with impressive offense.
Totally helpless at the moment. This is a situation you want to avoid. Power slam! Calculating the next move here.
Slam down.
Momentum's with Oba now.
The homework done on Chelsea is paying off. The shoulder taking a bad hit.
And he's leaving the ring for the moment. And now he gets back into the ring. Caught in a bad spot.
Rough landing on the scoop slam, dog.
Oh, my God.
Placing him in that corner and looking to do some damage.
Setting up for something here. Running power slam. Green is being stifled in this one.
It is all.
Oba Femi.
Unable to fall from grace.
Hit it again, and that's got to be it.
Oh my gosh.
What an uppercut. And with the clock where it is, we can say it is gut check time.
Advantage is secured now. It's time to defend that lead at all costs. Only moments away from the victory.
And Oba refusing to let up on the fight, even for a moment.
Yeah, Chelsea's getting pulled into some treacherous waters here.
Momentum's with Oba now.
Chelsea Green's getting beaten to the punch with every exchange.
Look at this. This can't be good. Power slam. This is a situation you want to avoid. Power slam.
Trying to go for it again.
Vigorous impact from the choke slam.
Hit it again, and that's got to be it.
No one is budging in this Iron Man match. No one's allowed anyone to break out, but someone's gotta break out, man.
And Chelsea taking a heavy dose of damage tonight.
Yeah, Oba most likely planning on ending things here soon.
Power slam. And Oba refusing to let up on the fight, even for a moment.
Chelsea's in desperate need of a response here as this match hangs in the balance.
Pulled back into the hip toss.
Driven down with an elevated flatliner.
Oh, God, smashed with the arm. Repeated hits like that are going to add up very quick. Plenty of damage being dealt here.
Bam!
Managed to get out of harm's way.
Chelsea Green with all the time
everything this fight's thrown at her.
And now propped up in the corner. A reversal. He saw that coming. Got them off their feet here. Body press. Being carried around now.
Unmitigated demonstration of power.
Neck breaker.
He's able to dodge that one in time. Ooh, using the sharp point of the elbow.
And the waning moments are ticking away right now.
This is when you call your red zone playbook. Brandish the top secret weaponry. Boom.
Oba Femi, such a bruise. Oh, lift and toss. The hunter about to swoop in on their prey.
Waist lock. Able to counter. Look at fighting out.
Punches to the face. A twist, a turn to unpretty her.
Goes to the well one more time. No one's getting up from that.
Driven down with an elevated flatliner.
Chelsea just rubbing it in now.
Bam! The herb right on target. And Chelsea is still taking the fight to her opponent.
You have to acknowledge that this could be the end of the line for
Chelsea Green.
Oh, that's gotta be it, man. No way you're getting up again.
And the wear and tear keeps mounting on Femi.
Chelsea Green showing that she is